What up YouTube? Dmulofitness here. So today I want to talk about 5 reasons why you aren't burning fat. Stay tuned. So I got my notes here, right? And I got everything broken down from part 1 to part 5. So we'll talk about nutrition for a second. So the first one is really obvious. What you're eating. Are you eating processed foods? Are you eating higher fats, higher carbs, no protein? Are you eating fried foods all the time, like deep fried foods? Are you eating out all the time? Or are you having home cooked meals? Are you having your vegetables? Are you having your fruit at key times? You know, are you treating your body like a car? Are you giving your body cars when you don't need it? Things like that. So your diet needs to be in check if you want to burn fat. Okay, so that's number one. So number two, your training. How is your training? Is your training dependent on the goal you want? If you want to cut down, lose fat, what's your training like? Are you doing sets of 1 to 3? Or are you doing stuff 12 to 15? There's a major difference, right? So normally to build strength, you're around 1 to 3, maybe 1 to 5, right? To build a bit of size, you're around 8 to 12. Anything above 12, you're most likely building up the endurance and burning extra calories, right? For more, because you're putting in more work, right? To push the weight for that many reps and sets and so on. So your training has to be in sync with the goals you want to have, which is burning fat. Okay, so that's number two. The training was number two. Number three, cardio. What kind of cardio are you doing? Are you doing steady state cardio, or are you doing more higher interval kind of cardio? Because I find when you're doing steady state cardio, you burn calories. Okay, you're burning everything. So you're burning muscle, fat, right? But when you're doing stuff like high interval sprints and stuff like that, you're only burning fat because it requires so much energy to push the maximum and keep repeating it in intervals, right? But as for steady state, you burn everything, and after the workout, you're done. But what happens for HIIT cardio, high interval stuff like that? You not only put in more energy to do the work, but after the workout, you're still burning calories. Your metabolism is better for the day. So your cardio has to be on point too. So your nutrition, your training, and your cardio. All right, we got 2 more to go. So our next one here is sleep, right? So how's the sleep? Are you getting an adequate amount of sleep per night? And what no sleep does is decrease growth hormone levels. So while you're sleeping, obviously those levels go up, but with the less sleep you have, the less of those you're gonna produce, right? And also, what less sleep does is you're actually more hungry, right? And you crave more sugar, you crave more sweets, right? So no sleep is actually a downfall. So you want to have sleep, right? So you don't always feel so hungry, you don't always feel like you're craving sweets and all that stuff, right? And yeah, so your GH levels will be down if you don't get enough sleep, and your sugar craving, your glucose cravings, go up. And the one thing to keep in mind that no sleep does is your insulin sensitivity and your glucose sensitivity go down, right? They go down. So with less sleep, you're more likely to gain fat eating those, right? So the more sleep you have, the less sensitive you are to glucose and insulin. But with the less sleep you have, the sensitivity just goes down, right? So you don't want that. So that's number 5. Oh no, that's number 4. Sorry. Now our last one is vitamin D. So The reason why it's so difficult to cut in winter is because of vitamin D deficiency. And vitamin D primarily comes from the sun, and you don't really get that much sun in winter. So that's another reason why it's not as easy to cut in wintertime. That's not the only reason. Another reason could be the cold weather and your body storing fat to keep you warm. But another factor to not being able to cut as well in winter is because of vitamin D deficiencies. Okay, so those are the 5 things you should keep in mind, and those are the 5 things you should kind of look at to why you're not burning fat. All right, so number 1 was nutrition, number 2 was training, number 3 was cardio, the kind of cardio you do, number 4 was your sleep, and number 5 was vitamin D. Okay, so thank you for tuning in. I'll catch you guys on Sundays. Make sure to like, share, subscribe to my channel, and we'll try our best to put more videos and more informational videos, okay, to challenge me. All right, and yeah, I got nothing more to add. I'll see you guys later. Peace.